Hey there, folks. Welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. I'm not sure why it's downloading. I just played the original account, and it didn't download, but for some reason, this just downloaded. I don't know what's going to happen here, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate all of you. We get to come up today for the last day of this, which is good, because I think Comeuppets wasn't the last ship introduced into the game, but it was really freaking close to the last ship, which is super annoying because we need ships. And apparently, from what people are saying, nobody knows how to do ships in this game, or because it's not great monetization because people don't like ships, people like characters, and it's a thing. But it's not a thing for me because on this account, I ain't spending nothing ever. Not even to buy this, which is only $10. But you know what? Don't care. Nah, not interested. People keep telling me free to play's dead. I say it's only dead because you want it, because you think it's dead. It's not dead because it's not dead to me. It's not dead to anybody here in the People's Guild. And yeah, it's alive. I mean, it's a vibe, like a lot of things, like a lot of things in life. But anyway, today we had a really good church service. We did. Pastor had started a series on joy last week, and he interrupted it to do a message called "The Turning Point," which was, I don't know. I kind of felt like it was the message that people needed to hear. Too many people just went to their own. People love their comfort. They love their vibe, and I think I've told you before that there's a reason that we intentionally drive where we do to go to church, and it's not because it's convenient. It's because our pastor gets it, and there's so many around the inner community that just don't. So many people that just they just talk. They love to talk, and at the end of the day, they don't have to answer to me. At the end of the day, they're gonna have to explain it to somebody who can do infinitely more to them than I can. I can just provoke and try to guide, and and that's what I do with it. I try to make them, think. And a lot of times I know it gets buried by the algorithm because that's the world in which we live, where but that's not my job. My job is not to worry about the algorithms. Like, it's not here. It's to say what I believe, and talk to you, and say what I believe, and then talk about Star Wars, and try to meld them together as I do everywhere else. And that's what we're doing here. Was I working on somewhere? You know what? I keep forgetting we're working on these. I was like, we're working on somebody. Yeah. You're working on getting stuff for that one guy for SLKR. Look, there was 5 more there. We get 4 Swgoh shards. Can't beat that with a stick. And then we come over here, and this is going to be the one where we don't get shards, but hey, we get 4 IG-11, which is obviously a vibe. And then we come over here and we get KD, which is a vibe and a bop. All wrecked in one. We get 6. And that's 6 Cardoon shards. That's big deal. That's big time. Caro, however you say it. Potato. But yeah, Kara is invaluable. And then we're going to take our swats. We're going to take the rest and just do this and see where we end up. The number is 23, which puts us at 97 of our lovely things. And let's jump into this and let's check on ASLKR. And this one cost, what did it? It doesn't say how much. Does it say how much it costs anywhere? This thing is vile. Why don't you tell me how much it costs? And then this, what? No. I could do, no, does this cost 50 or do you just get 50 shards? There's nothing, I don't know. But I think we're going to save up to the max one more day and then we'll go on from there. So I'm not worried about it. So we'll do that tomorrow. And if you're here, so be excited about that because we did the first two. And now we're going to do the third one. And we're going to get 50 shards. And I'm not sure. Do we just get a title? We just get a title? And then do we get shards or we just get a title? I don't know. Then we come over here and we get a picture and that's a thing. And then we come over here and we get whatever that is. And I don't know. Or do I have to repeat these? Is that what I have to do? Do I have to repeat these? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll have it figured out by the time you get to seeing this video, but for right now, we're just trying to figure stuff out the best we can. And so we'll continue that thing tomorrow. So don't worry about it. You're not missing anything today. We'll continue tomorrow. I gotta make sure that I go back through my videos as I'm posting them. Make sure I'm like, hey, we're doing the SLKR event. Hey, blah, 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 do the SLKR event. But I hope I remember that because sometimes it's a little hit or miss whether I do it. I might have to go back some of the videos I posted today and be like, you know what, we did the SLKR event today. But because this is the thing about trying to do it day and date, and I'm just not capable of doing that because I have so much going on. And even like right now, it's like I'm trying to post like a week ahead, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're only 6 days behind, so you don't have enough to post unless you go render yesterday's videos. You're not gonna have enough to post, because I'm only 6 days behind, which is, I know it feels like an eternity for y'all, but it don't for me. And because it's kind of annoying to even to be this close. I mean, 12 days was like, if I don't post for a week, it's not a week. It's not going to hurt me. But 6 days is like, you have to make sure you stay on top of it. And sometimes, as you've noticed, I'll be like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. I need to post a video because it's like some days my hip is just super painful. Sometimes, some days the baby is just out of sorts. Sometimes my kids are kids. Sometimes life happens. Sometimes, there's just a whole myriad of things. But anyway, back to the service is really good. We, at one point, the pastor and associate pastor, it's like, hey, if you got the message, if you know what's going on, then come on up, get in line, and we'll anoint you with oil. So I went up there and I got anointed, and I just glanced back at the rest of the church, and like 90% of the church was in line. And it's like, and then I was like looking around, I'm like looking for people, and I'm like, and I got back and I'm like, hey, if your pastor didn't touch on this, there's a good chance he saw and not Paul. And like I said, there's people out there who have to answer to bigger things than me. So, but when we get done with the SSOKR event, we're kind of stalled while we're doing this SOKR event because we just can't get the mats we need because we need to put, we're having to shovel all of this stuff into the work we're doing for the work we're doing for SOKR. And so hopefully I'll be done with this event in a day or two. I'm hoping. I don't know because I've never done it before. So that's what I'm hoping to do. I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. We're not really doing these right now because we're trying to save. I'm thinking 21,500 is probably pretty low. And so we're just letting that bill back up a little bit. And we're about back up to our six Zetas threshold. So there's that. But I'm hopeful that tomorrow we will be able to go back in and do some more on this SLKR event. So if you're here tomorrow, let's be looking forward to that because it's going to be. And hey, I don't even know. We might even get through this event tomorrow. I have no idea, but I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to have him. I'm excited to see what he does. Keep needing to tell. I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to do a post because people are not answering me. Hey, which makes me think that you're not watching the video. Which, okay, but it's like I need to know what SLKR can do in because somebody said, hey, Leia's good in Conquest. That's more than I get for people watching this video telling me about SLKR. But it's fine. I'll make it out. Everything will be figured out, I guess. But anyway, I think that's about it for me. I appreciate all of you as always. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. God bless. Hold the line, and remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.